It's the morning after. Unfortunately,
I would have, and I flipped it in a double. Said I'm a G, we gotta go. Take one, then I dash away from Popo. Yeah, snakes around my grass, they want my dodo. But I keep a 40.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. It is the day, officially the day, much anticipated, much prepped for, much thought about, even kicked down the road a couple weeks, like twice. It's officially ceramic coat day. I brought everything I need to go straight from work to the car wash, so I'm jumping right into it after work because I'm not going to sleep until this car's got a ceramic coating on it tonight. I'm working straight through the night, evening. I have no idea how long it's going to take, to be honest. I don't know. I assume some point pretty late tonight, doing everything that I need to do. So I shan't rest until my car is coated. But we're headed straight to the car wash. I'm not going to ramble right now. I've made my rambling videos about the whole process, about what's going on. You can go watch those if you want to hear some rambling, or if you just want to know a little bit more about what's going on. But yeah, man, we're about 5 minutes from the car wash. I'm ready to get going. Let's go. Alright, so we are officially all washed up. The car wash kind of cleared up a little bit. I was able to get in, get the car washed. I know it's getting a little dark, but we are clean. We are clean. This is the first step in the process of doing the ceramic coating, so luckily I was able to slide in and get it looking gorgeous. Look at that angle. Oh, it looks so good. So good. All right, guys, it's time to get home and let's continue this long process. Wow. That's lit. Alright guys, we made it back to my garage. Car's all cleaned up. We're in the workspace that we're gonna install the ceramic coating and do this entire process in. So we're gonna dive right in. I'm not gonna waste much time. I'm gonna do two things before we start. I'm gonna run you down exactly what I'm gonna do and in which order I'm gonna be doing it and why, basically. And then I'm gonna show you the setup what we're working with, the supplies, everything that I'm gonna be using to do the ceramic coating. And then right after that, we're just gonna jump in because this is gonna be a long process. I am gonna time, I'm kind of curious how long this is gonna take. I'm not gonna rush through it, I'm gonna take my time. And I got off work at 5, went straight to the car wash. Right now it's 7 o'clock, officially starting the process. Keep in mind, I am filming and doing kind of some stuff like that, so that adds a little bit of time. But yeah, I'm curious. So 7 o'clock in the evening, I'm going all the way through this. So we'll see what time it is when we get on the other side. So I got the black 5.0 badges from my car, and I really wanted to wait to do these until I did the ceramic coat so I could take the badge off, get underneath it. So taking off the original badges, putting these on after the coat dries, you know, here in a day or two, and taking off the license plate to get underneath that. And the first thing we're gonna do, so I got some red touch-up paint, and this just came in the mail. This is what I just grabbed, and this is really actually one of the reasons why the first time I had to postpone doing this was because I forgot about this. If you saw my video, you know. So this is in the mail. We're gonna be hitting the rock chips. I'll show you where they're at, and then from there we're just gonna go standard ceramic coat process. I'm gonna clay bar it, I'm gonna polish it, and then we're gonna apply the coating, and we'll see how long it takes. I'm excited, I'm anxious. Let's get started. All right, real quick, I just want to show you the spread. So we got the Adams polish and everything. I made a video so you know everything that's in here. Here's the badge, the pry thing to get the old ones off. We got some Goo Gone. We got the touch-up paint, and I actually picked up this polisher at Harbor Freight. It was on sale. This thing was $40, and just some polishing towels. I have some more. So that's the spread. That's what we're working with. Let's dive in. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is hit the touch-up paint. So I got one right there, right there. I got one on my driver's side handle. Little one we're gonna be doing up on the hood, so. Okay, so everything's going fine. We have officially so far done the touch-up paint. We have taken the side badges off, the 5.0 badges, and taken the license plate off. So we're kind of like prepping the prep. I will say all that took longer than I thought it was going to. I thought that was like the easiest part of the night. It probably is still gonna end up being the easiest part of the night, but it took way longer than I thought it was going to. One of the badges are a bitch to get off. I mean, the badge will come off. It's all the goo that's like really hard. I got Goo Gone. I mean, I got all of it. I got the scraper. Like, I got everything that I need to get it off. It was just harder than I anticipated. So maybe I just underestimated what that was gonna be like. So we're trucking right along. Next is clay bar. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Clay bar, polish, ceramic coat. Let's get to it. All right, so we got the Adams visco clay bar. You know about this? You do. If you don't, you don't. So you have this tool. You can now wrap it around this thing, and you can use this as a kind of a something to hold on to, like a tool. Now you need lubrication, so paired with the clay bar, we have the Adams detail spray. So I'm basically just gonna spray this, lube it down real good, and then just hit the clay bar, spray, clay bar. We're gonna do the entire car. That's next. Let's get to it. All right, we're officially done with the clay bar. Now, right off the bat, I just need to say this entire process it's a lot. It is, I'm done with step like 1 of 3. I mean, on the entire car, it's tedious, it's time consuming. It is not for somebody that gives up easy. I mean, it's like 10:30 or 11 o'clock right now. I started taking the badges off and doing the touch-up paint at 7. So we're 3.5, 4 hours in, and I'm just now done clay barring. You know, I am taking my time. I am trying to do it right. I am filming here and there, but even if you take away that stuff, it is very time consuming, and it's something you have to commit to, and you know, you can't slow down, you can't think about it, you just gotta keep going. So that's what I'm doing. A few thoughts on the clay bar.
It's not that bad. It is kind of tedious. It's kind of a beating, to be honest, but it's not that bad. And the paint feels, I've never felt it so smooth ever. I mean, it feels like glass, like brand new glass. You can't feel anything on the paint. It's just completely smooth to the touch. This car, I think, might have been a little harder than some because it's got a lot of curves, angles, you know, just a lot of arrow and just lines to the body. So, you know, some of that stuff you have to make sure you're really getting, you know, at the bottoms and the tops of the curves and the points and everything. So, I don't know, this car it's not a big car, but it does have a lot of angles on it. So that could have had a little bit to do with why it took so long, but the visco clay bar worked well. That grip seemed to improve quite a bit. It seems like it made it go by a lot faster. On the front bumper here, like some of the more nooks and crannies and stuff, I did take it off and just did the putty by itself. And that seemed to work a little bit better just in certain areas. But overall, it's great. The detail spray, I thought I was gonna run out because within the first like quarter panel, I could see this thing going down. And I was like, no way this is gonna last a whole car. And I'll be damned if it's not like right here. I mean, this came with the ceramic coat kit, so they know exactly. I don't know how much of a bigger car you could do, to be honest, because mine's not that big. And I use this whole bottle, so I don't know. But I was worried, everything worked out. We're on to polishing now. I've never polished, but I think it's gonna be fine. Can't back down now. So let's get to polishing, and I'll give you an update when we get done with that. Well, it's the morning after. Unfortunately, I did not reach my goal and I did not get everything done last night. A couple things happened. One, I didn't even think about this, but the polisher is very, very loud, and I'm in an apartment garage with a power tool at like 1 a.m. I didn't even think about the noise. I guess part of me thought it might be to that stage earlier than 1 a.m. So I felt very uncomfortable just like ramming this thing that loud that late. And two, I did get very, very tired, and I was getting impatient, I was getting frustrated, and that's not a mindset that I wanted to have while doing this. So I chose to just go to bed. I went to bed at like 1 o'clock, and it's now 8 a.m. I just set an alarm for this morning, and I just needed to be able to ram this thing and just get through it. I need to be, you know, looking over my shoulder, make sure I'm not being too loud and all that kind of stuff. So it's 8 a.m. We're just gonna jump back into it, and the polishing thing is kind of weird. It's something I've never done before. It didn't go very well in the beginning because I don't know what's right and what's wrong, or what it's supposed to feel like, or what it's supposed to look like. You know, you can watch all the videos you want, but when it comes to actually doing it, it's different. So we're gonna jump back into it, and I don't know, just trying to make some headway here. So let's go. All right, guys, we're officially done polishing the car. That was a beating. It was kind of fun though. Like I said, it's my first time to ever polish a car, or actually use like a dual action, like a machine polisher. And at first, I don't know, if I can give any advice, I guess just don't be shy with it. When I first started, I was like, you know, like you're supposed to, I don't know, you just gotta get in there and just kind of do it. The more, I feel like the farther into the car that I got, the more comfortable I was doing it. You really do get used to it. It's not that hard. I've never picked one of these machines up, and I just did the entire car. It does take a while. It is beating. It is time consuming. Your back will hurt. Your knees will hurt. But it's going to be worth it in the end. So I'm going to back the car out. I'm going to make sure everything looks good. I'm going to pull it into the sun and then give it a once over. Then I'm going to do I guess to get everything off the surface, the stuff that came with atoms, and then it's ceramic coat time. So I don't even know how many hours into this by now, but we're almost finally to the ceramic coating. Let's see what this thing looks like in the sun real quick.
the sun for the first time. It does still have polishing dust all over it. I just want to see what it looks like in the sun. Good to me. I don't know if you can see. It's really bright out here. I can't really tell what the camera looks like, but man, it looks good. I did have a lot of spider web marks, a lot of swirls, and they appear to be mostly all gone. Not bad for somebody that's never polished before. Let's see, we got the badges off. The black 5.0s are going to go on. It's pretty good to me. All right, guys, I think it checks out. I've done everything. I took the badges off. I filled in the rock chips. I clay barred. I machine polished the entire car. I've done it all, and it looks great. I pulled it into the sun, and my paint, Ford paint to me is not that good. This is the second Mustang with this race red that I've had, and my other Mustang, the paint just doesn't look that good in the sun. I've never seen this car look this good in the sun just now when I pulled it out. I mean, it's direct sunlight, as you can see outside. No clouds, nothing like that. It is sunlight straight to the paint, and it looked, I mean, damn near flawless. To be honest, I didn't know how it was gonna turn out because I said I've never done any of this before. I'm a paint noob. You know, I've never done a paint correction. I've never done any of this, so I didn't know how it would turn out. I'm happy with it so far. So there's two things left to do. One, we have the surface prep, Adam's surface prep. So basically all this does is the polishing dust and everything that's on here. This just gets everything off the surface. Any chemicals, anything. I mean, this strips it down to clear coat, and that's it. So, you know, anything and everything is gonna be taken off the paint with this. So all I gotta do is spray this all over the car, which shouldn't take long, and then it's ceramic coat time. I mean, I can't believe it. I really cannot believe it's here, and I made it this far. I got off work yesterday at 5, went straight to the car wash, worked all the way till 1 a.m., went to sleep, woke up this morning at 8 a.m. It is now like noon, and I have not stopped. I've been working on it from 8. I mean, you do the math on the hours it takes to do this. My back hurts, my knees hurt, but it's gonna be worth it. This car, pulling it out in the sun just now and seeing how it looked and knowing it's gonna look like that all the time makes this entire process worth it. So enough rambling, let's get to it.
Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Said I'm again, we gotta go. Take one, then I dash away from Popo. Yeah, snakes around my grass, they want my dodo. But I keep a 40, they don't know, no. Got the Henny, you get cold. Smoke on Reggie, that's a no-no. Driving slow-mo in the photo. Bitches ready for them photos. I see all the things on my mind, yeah. Stacking money like 365. Cause this shit is real. Cause this shit is real. Cause this shit is real. Don't say you get money, boy, you been broke. Digit dash up in my circle, you can roll. Only cash up in my vision and the soul. Now I'm smashing on the model cause I bought. Hey, cause this cream, I'ma take the team. We gon' be hot like steam. I just got the dreams, I know what you mean. It's all funny to the feet, I get 50 to my G. Hey.